You know, when people say those that are Christians or believe in Christianity are delusional, you begin to wonder why they say such a thing. And you hear things like, how can you believe in a God? That, okay, where's the God? You know, and stuff like that. Well, first off, the Bible makes it clear that it is even foolish to love a God you can't see and yet don't love your fellow humans that you can see. So God accepts the fact that he cannot be seen, but that doesn't mean he's not there. Now, the problem is not if the God is there or not. Our focus should be what God is telling us to do. When you look at everything that God tells us to do, you wonder, why would anybody ever see these things and see the benefit of these things and yet feel that Christianity is a scam? Just go through every commandment God gives to us, every instructions, and see if it is to benefit him or to benefit us. When you go through those instructions, you realize that God gains nothing from any of those things. The only thing he gains is our soul. Even gaining our souls is for our good, not for his good. He can exist without us. He has been existing without us. So what exactly is God telling us to do that appear to be insane or not reasonable? The world is a mess today because there is less love in the world. So when the Bible says let's love one another, God is implying that if we humans are going to have the best of life, then we must learn to see people as we see ourselves, treat people as we want to be treated. So what is so bad in that? If we decide to follow the Mosaic law, which is an eye for an eye, the Bible reveals that with time, everybody in that society will lack one eye, if not both eyes. Why? Because we are all going to step on each other's foot. Nobody is perfect, and as long as you are living close to somebody, one way or the other, you're going to hurt that person. If everybody decides to take laws into their hands, even you who think you're a good person might not live long. Because if somebody in your family does something wrong that affects somebody's family, that person might end up coming for you because you are part of his enemy's family. So God is still helping us when he says, let's learn to forgive our enemies. When you look at the fruits of the Spirit, it's still for the benefit of humanity. Without things like patience, we will not give people the room to grow and get better or get matured. Without fruits like endurance, we will not be able to deal with people's weaknesses. Without fruit like long-suffering, nobody would stay righteous for too long. The moment we face a little difficulty or a little form of suffering, we will begin to put our hands into whatever it is that can give us what we are looking for, and that includes rituals. God teaches us about consequences of our actions, and it's real. Everything you do, even without being a Christian, anything you do has consequences. If the Bible is saying we should shun immorality, what do you think that means? Today, most of the diseases we deal with can be transmitted through immoralities. Even when the Bible says we shouldn't love money excessively, God is not trying to stop you from being rich or being wealthy. God is only showing you that most of the evils we are going to be dealing with in today's society or even in the future is going to be tied to people's excessive want for more money. Not enough money, more money. And check it today, every crime, it doesn't matter the name and the location, it is tied to people who are greedy, who want more than what they need. And then is it death and hell that is making you feel like it's a scam? Oh, I pray that you do not need to die first before you realize that these things are real. Before you know that heaven is real and hell is real. Please, take your time to study the Bible. God has not commanded us to do anything in such a fashion that it will benefit him alone. It is for our good. Every step you take in spiritual growth develops you for the sake of others, so that we can have a beautiful society. But as long as we keep thinking God does not know what he's doing and you know how to rule your life better, the end result will be the society we are having now, even worse eventually.